Hi Aquarius, welcome back to POSH. I'm happy to have you here. I hope everything is going in your favor. If anything's not going in your favor, I pray things turn in your favor very, very soon. So right now we are in Gemini season as of May 21st. Gemini season, so this is Aquarius's reading, but if you know any Geminis, make sure you say happy birthday. We are also in the waning crescent moon phase in Pisces. So the intention is surrender, let the universe take over, rest and recover, and make sure you set those new intentions because it's always a positive time to recreate ourselves with new intentions. So this is a new reading, a new spread. Archetype map spread is what I'm calling it. And I separated the 22 major arcana cards, the Fool through the World, and I'm going to pull the first card and have that be the energy that you are embracing at this time right now, Aquarius. So the major arcana, this is a snapshot in time. Today is May 23rd, so this is going to cover the energy for the end of May through the end of May, May 31st, 2022. Okay, so it's just this snapshot in time. So I apologize, but my allergies are like through the roof. We have everything falling off the trees here, and I just planted flowers yesterday, and I went out again to water them today, and oh, my goodness, just like a few hours ago, and I'm still like trying to snap out of the allergies are kicking my butt right now. So once everything falls off this tree, hopefully it'll be much better. We'll sleep it all up and we'll get on with the summer. So anyway, I separated the 22 major arcana. So we're going to pull that one card, and that's going to be the energy you're stepping into for this given situation right now. It's a 5-card spread. So 5 is a number of obstacles, change, overcoming obstacles, and coming out the other side, and really, really reinventing ourselves. The rest of the deck is here, and it's Tarot of the Abyss, which is by Anna Torian. This deck is, I love this deck. It's my black and white deck. I bought this last year. I love this deck. It has 80 cards rather than the 78 traditional standard 78 card deck for Tarot. So there are 2 3 of Swords and 2 10 of Swords. So that definitely would be the Tower of the Abyss with that pain, right? But it really gives an amazing reading, and I just love the artwork. She is actually being interviewed by Justin Michael on YouTube. He does a series, Titans of Tarot. So that interview is upcoming. So you can check out on Instagram when it is. It's coming up soon. I have like a reminder on my phone, but I don't know the exact date. I don't get any money for saying that about this deck, but when I love an artist, I will share it with you. Okay. Sorry. All right. I also have John Helen Psychic Tarot Oracle deck here, and I have the Sharina Stark Fortune Cookies I'll use. So let's get to it. So Aquarius, you're an air sign. The star card is your major arcana card, and you're a fixed sign, so you are stable and determined. So let's get to it. What energy, what major arcana archetype energy are you embracing right now from today through the 31st? What are you embracing? The moon. Wow, Pisces energy. That's Pisces major arcana card. So Aquarius, you are deep in Pisces energy. I feel with this moon energy, you're trying to possibly look at the fears of coming together or bringing 2 sides of a situation together, possibly bridging the gap. Very, you know, you're very, the moon energy is very intuitive energy, a lot of water energy, a lot of deep emotions, psychic ability. I feel you're tapping into your intuition, but you're tapping into, I know everyone says the shadow side of ourselves, and it is. I love, you know, saying that, but sometimes it's not just, it goes, I don't want to say shadow like in a negative aspect. I feel like you're tapping into the energy and swimming in a sea of further depth. of your personality, of situations you went through. And there is one specific situation that's bringing this out in you. So let's see what that is. You know, you may be, your star card is your major arcana card. So you may be, you know, further embracing that nighttime energy, that moon energy. Maybe you're spending some time outside. For some of you, I feel like you're going on like a journey, like a camping trip or something like that, where wherever you are, you can really see like the stars, the planets at night clearer. You know, when there's a lot of light around, if you live in a city, you know, it's very different than if you're, you know, somewhere that is more rural, and you could really embrace Mother Nature and the constellations. And I feel for some of you, maybe you're taking a vacation or a trip and you're doing something like that. So you have to let me know. What situation? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you have fears. A situation right now is fear about your foundation in life. You have a lot of fears right now with this. You have a situation where you're having fears about your foundation in life, fears about your money, fears about your stability, fears about possible health for some of you. I don't usually go there, but the physical material world, health, income, education, yada, yada, yada. I mean, Pentacles, that's what they are. Also our relationship with money. Whether we feel we deserve money, whether we feel we don't. If we save, if we spend, you know, all those things. There's some fears. For some of you, I feel that this has to do with spending. I feel like you're like embracing the moon energy and diving deep to figure out why you possibly spend maybe more than you're making, or could be a little chaotic with finances possibly. And I'm getting that when I see the clouds here. I'm getting that. We've all been there. I feel like you're stepping into that moon energy to analyze what really propels you, and really your relationship with that water energy, with money. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Or if you feel deserving of like a position or a promotion or things like that. That's the situation that I'm getting intuitively as well, very strongly. So how could this moon energy archetype of the major arcana help you with this situation? You know, it's come out of your shell a little bit and face things. Three of Swords. Wow. It could help you because it's going to have you do like a review and look at that shadow side possibly with that Three of Swords. And as I said, this deck has 2 Three of Swords and 2 Ten of Swords cards. So this is one of the Three of Swords cards. And if you look at this depiction with this Three of Swords, it's like opening the book and looking at heartbreak that already happened. Looking at, you know, realizing it happened in the past, but also it's like X marks the spot. It's like you're looking and reviewing with that moon energy. And that's how it can help you. Reflecting on what works and what doesn't work. What has worked and what hasn't worked in the past. So you could move forward anew. How can this archetype of the Pisces moon energy here, the major arcana, it's like you're bridging the gap. Especially with this depiction, it's like bridging the gap. Diving deep to bridge the gap. How can this archetype inhibit or hold you back? Queen of Cups. Going maybe too deep in, or really like giving too much of yourself, or maybe getting stuck. Queen of Cups is double water energy. So it's like that moon. It's like maybe diving so deep into that moon energy as the Queen of Cups that, you know, all you're seeing is like the seas chaos like around you, you know. I also feel for some of you how it could inhibit or hold you back is maybe when you're doing like this review, maybe you could be imbibing a little bit too much. You know, maybe you normally have like one glass of wine with dinner, and now you find yourself stressed and having two or three, or, you know. So I feel like maybe that can inhibit you and hold you back because then you wouldn't be thinking clearly. So maybe meditating or other things or finding other ways to embrace that moon energy to move you forward with this Four of Pentacles situation here. Queen of Cups is not in reverse. However, it's double water energy. So the Queen of Cups, queens are nurturing energy. They're that very receptive person who's going to listen to all your problems. But if you get stuck more in the empathy so much that this Queen of Cups, which is already double cup energy, double water energy, turns into Four of Cups, that's apathy over empathy, and you're in Goldilocks mode, and then nothing's good enough. So you don't want to dive deep so much with that moon energy that you're sort of like stuck in the mud. You know what I mean? Because too much water in the earth of Pentacles, that makes mud. So I feel like that's the message here. Don't make mud. I mean, sometimes, you know, that's the message. Don't make mud, you know. We've all been there. We've all been stuck in the mud. So what is the likely outcome with this? Page of Wands. You are learning anew from this. As a page, pages are the students of the tarot, and they also are the messengers. So I feel that this is a message to yourself, Aquarius, because, you know, it's really funny. The only air energy I'm seeing in this reading is this Three of Swords, you know. So what I'm seeing is with the Page of Wands, it's like you're starting a fire again. You're going out into the wilderness and finding the kindling, I almost said kindling to make a new fire, make a new motivation and a direction. You're realizing you don't know everything, so let me start from the ground up. And you're doing it. And I feel that's the most likely outcome, and it's very positive. It's very, very positive. Yeah, and it's going to make you further step into that motivation with the Two of Wands here. Not only are you starting, you know, again with the Page of Wands here, which is earth energy underlying, okay? So that's a positive way to move forward with your relationship with money. Starting from the ground up as a page. Pages have underlying earth energy. They have that pentacle energy as their root, okay, as a court card. So you're moving forward and, you know, you're stepping back into that and then feeling the strength to plan anew, because it's like you're lighting your own fire again and realizing you have the ability to change direction. So bravo to you. I'm going to pull a card from the Sharina Star, the fortune cookies. Oh, I already have my card. Reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself. I have to put my readers on. I'm trying to do the readings without putting them on, but I literally can't. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. That is definitely that's the likely outcome with that Page of Wands and the Two of Wands there. Beautiful. Future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Now, Wands energy, both Two of Wands and Three of Wands. Two of Wands to me has to do with planning that move, planning that next move, being strategic, and being motivational, especially with that Page of Wands behind you, lighting that fire, grounded again. And then Three of Wands to me is the next step. So it could be that you are, you know, looking to travel or bring someone who's traveling to spend time with you. Maybe you're taking in someone with this Four of Pentacles here. Maybe you're taking in someone to help you rebuild your foundation. Maybe you're taking in a tenant, or you're taking in someone to share like the finances with. And that could be a positive thing. Twists and turns. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. I believe it. Moon energy can do that as well. Perseverance. You may feel like you were getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. So keep on that kindling to make your fire. Get into that Two of Wands mode. Plan your future. And sometimes our relationships with money, our foundation, our household, our careers could get thrown off, right? So when I see that moon energy you're embracing with the Four of Pentacles, it can relate to any of those things. So just remember, what helps it is that Three of Wands and looking at what didn't work in the past, you know, realizing how we contributed maybe to things not working in the past, or releasing any heartache or loss or broken contracts and not holding on to them, okay? Because when I look at that as the help card, I see it's almost like, you know, he opened the book and it's like releasing everything. So don't get stuck in the mud with the Queen of Cups though, okay? Conflict and defeat. This is Five of Swords. This has been a battle for you, and there's a lot of changes, and it's like you're trying to like run and hide from it in a way. So now you're having that, you know, Aquarius air energy come out really strongly towards the end of the reading. And now I have the throat chakra. So it's really important with that air energy, which is all about communication, thoughts, communication, that you speak your mind and ask for what you want. Maybe this happens because when I was saying your air energy, sword energy wasn't presenting in the reading, maybe you're shoving that down for a reason. Well, you did because of situations, because of this heartbreak. So now's the time. 5 plus 5 is 10. Wheel of Fortune. Also end of a cycle. Close of a chapter. Okay? So you had to go through that conflict and defeat to find your light again. Running down the stairs to find that candle, find that light, and embrace it as the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands. And then with the throat chakra here, definitely speaking your mind and learning how to communicate moving forward. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Namaste. I pray you find your way, and I'll see you next time. Bye.